Hello, YouTubers. Sometimes you don't know whether to shit or go blind, you know? There's a saying you don't hear very often anymore. Joe Kersey here on Saturday, December 9th at 13:17 in the afternoon Eastern Time. I like to run my hands over it because it still has that three-dimensional effect. Oh man, crack my neck and beat me with a pipe. Whine, whine, whine. Yeah. No, I'm kind of bombarding folks right now without meaning to. But sometimes you have to bombard folks because things happen. Well, today the event was my ex-wife, my former wife, if you will, and my son's mother died here about an hour ago. So, just a little afternoon, I guess. He had called me on the way to the hospital, and like I said, called him and said she was fading fast, and I guess he got up there about 3 minutes too late to see her before she checked off. But, you know, he did all he could. You know, I mean, what more can the band have done? You know, I mean, it's, I'm trying to get laid here on Grindr. So, yeah. Because I had to break off from wooing this guy. So, yeah, I had to tend to the land of the dead rather than the land of the living. That's okay, though. I don't think this guy's a sure shot anyway. I mean, otherwise he'd been up the damn driveway by now, but he's not. So one continues to travel, hopefully. No, it's the same, you know. Tend to the land of the living, you know. Anyway, so Faith is dead. God bless her. Oh, there's more. He says he doesn't like nipple rings. Well, that's good news for him because mine migrated out. All right. So good news for you there. Well, you gotta have fun. I mean, there's no point if you can't have fun. You know, there's no point, right? Well, you may as well have fun. Sex is not some sort of grim death march. Unless you all have AIDS and trying to infect everybody. So good news for you. I really hate these little tiny ass screens. Good news for you. Okay. Oh, stop it. Oh, don't. Wish they'd cut that damn page of emojis off. I guess they decided to update my operating system on this phone last night, too. Or the night before last. Must have been the night before last, because I wasn't in bed last night. I've been up. I'm going to go insane. And I imagine if I go insane, I won't realize it. Because that's sort of like the hallmark of insanity. You don't realize you're insane. Okay, well, God bless her. So, no, I mean, she's, you know, she didn't want to dwindle on like this. And she and I had talked about sort of like the end stage many times while we were still together even. I said, and she had a raft of pulmonary function tests done, and it would have been the mid-90s. And it was clear what her physiologic, she was in one of these weird corners of the physiologic envelope where she could inhale, and she could actually get adequate oxygenation in. I mean, she didn't have a lot of parenchymal lung destruction, but her problem was exhaling. And she'd air trap, so she had to exhale very, very slowly against pursed lips, so that she maintained a little bit of her own positive pressure against exhalation, and in order to empty out. Otherwise, she'd air trap, and she'd overventilate. She'd overventilate. She'd overexpand. She'd overdistend her lungs. And of course, being on the ventilator like she was here the last couple of weeks, that got her overdistended, and I imagine she probably blew out a moderate amount of lung parenchyma on that. I don't know. I don't know if she died with her chest tubes in or not. Died with her boots on, died with chest tubes in. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I mean, she would not have wanted to live like that, and you would not have gotten a good result. They were going to send her to rehab and done all this stuff. But she'd never gone back home. Dragged on a little bit longer than needed to, but that's, Thomas and I talked about that. That's said and said, stated and said, and that's fine. I mean, that's, anyway, so that's the end of, I first met this woman when it was 1970, winter quarter at Ohio State, English 105, and this was one you could still smoke in the classrooms. And she sat up there on her desk, cross-legged, and smoked. I think she was smoking menthol counts. And Lord, which is a woman sitting on the desk with her cross-legged, and you look right up into her crotch. That was never particularly intrinsically intriguing to me, but still, if you're a 20-year-old, well, at that stage I was I was a 18-year-old guy. 18-year-old guy. Yeah, I just turned 18. No, I hadn't even turned 18. I turned 18 that January. Yeah, so after a week in the class, I turned 18. And of course, then in 1972, as I said, I got into medical school, and I had to move out of the dorms. Turns out I didn't have to move out of the dorms, but I did. But then I realized, if you move out, you got to have somebody. You got to buy your own food and cook it, or you got to find somebody to feed you. And I said, I got to find somebody to feed me. And so I thought, shit, she might be just ticket-centering my bicycle up and showed up at her door. She didn't know me from Adam's off Fox. I introduced myself. I remember you. And she let me in, and so then we sat down and started talking, and that was the start. She had just split up from her insane husband, John Diston, who worked for the water company in Columbus. He was a schizophrenic. No, he was. I'm not shitting. He was schizophrenic. And I met the guy a couple times. He seemed like a nice guy, but he was crazy. I mean, he was schizophrenic. He was crazy. He was a big guy too. I mean, you know, I always kind of kept my distance and kept something in reach that if I had to defend myself, I could. You know, I was, by that stage, I was fucking this woman. But my first time was on November 2nd, 1973. And it was a very warm November. She and I were sitting out on the back doorstep. Of course, she was smoking one of these menthol cools or menthol Kents or whatever the fuck she was smoking. Have a smoke. Okay, fine. I mean, I hated that. I hated to do that. Okay. And, of course, then we started making out. Then we were upstairs. And then wham, 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 wham. And then it turned out that Thomas was conceived. Traveling up those fallopian tubes. I don't know which one it was. Was it from the left one? Was it from the right one? That was back when I could shoot a fair amount of load. So then she had to withstand all of the English department harpies trying to tell her to kill the kid. Kill that baby! Scrape out that baby! Kill that baby! It's your body, it's your right. Kill that baby! Well, fortunately, she withstood that. I know I'm glad she withstood that. I know Thomas is really glad she withstood that. And Carter and his wife Kelly. I'm sure they're all glad that, you know, Faith didn't succumb to the kill that baby! Kill that baby! It's your body! It's interesting how it's your body extends to killing the baby, but not to keeping the baby. God bless us all. And God bless Faith. She did the best she could under very difficult circumstances. And I don't think I made it any easier for her. I said to Thomas, just moments ago, I said, look, if I'd been straight, I would have stayed with her. I would have honored my marriage vows and stayed with her. But, you know, come on, you know. Just at a certain point you can't do that when you're gay. So but I would have honored my vows. I would have. If I'd been straight, yeah, shit, yeah. But I'm not straight. There it is. Yeah. It wasn't bad. I mean, she didn't. Apparently, well, she didn't suffer. You know, she well, more than what. It's not like she was smothering. Well, I'm sure there's a little bit of that, but I understand. You know, their protocol over there is to minimize the smothering sensation. She might have been hallucinating like mad, because any narcotics make her go out of her mind. I don't know. I hope she had some good hallucinations if she did. I always said she could have used a lot of hallucinations because, you know, come on, loosen up. I mean, talk about it. Just loosen up. Sometimes the best shows are inside your head. You just gotta be willing to sit down and watch them. I like that. Sometimes the best shows are inside your head. Just be willing to sit down and watch them. I got that. So do I have to? Okay. Well, I don't think this guy's going to come up. I don't think I'm going to get laid, but that's okay. Well, I mean, that's no big change. He's just down in Westerville. Fuck, he can walk up the damn street. Here's mine. Well, at some point, I'm going to just collapse. Because I've been up for almost 36 hours. I like watching. I like going back and watching my stuff because I realize my eyes don't track. They don't. Sometimes they just divert. I might have MS and not realize it. I don't know. Anyway, I want to see if I can get contacts because I'm tired of forcing with glasses. Never thought I'd say that, but I am kind of tired of forcing with glasses. Okay, well, so basically, my ex-wife died, my son's mother died. He had never called her brother. He had never told her brother that she was sick. I wondered about that. I never asked him. She said, I've not called Uncle Pete. And I thought, well, it probably is as well because, first of all, Uncle Pete is kind of, marginal anyway. And Uncle Pete's wife is definitely out there in the ozone. I mean, she's way beyond geostationary orbit. And two of the kids are really, well, one of them's really pathologic. One of them's kind of like he really could be a serial killer. I don't know, maybe he is. I don't think he is, but he could be. There's the one normal one's in San Diego, but these the real sociopaths in Las Vegas. Well, of course he's in Las Vegas, isn't he? And then, of course, the other one is a DEA agent in Washington. Well, of course. Exactly who you want enforcing the fucking drug laws. Some nut job. She also fits the mold of a DEA agent. She's one of these really big. Well, I mean, they're a tall family. The mother's tall, Pete's tall, this DEA agent's tall. Kind of like the giants that came into my house about. Well, that would have been in January of 2016. Yes. No, 2015. 2014? I don't know, but it just, made 2 years of my life like hell, I'll tell you. Giants coming in. 6'10", they had to duck to get through, and then they hit the light up there. Their heads hit the light. Thugs. Government thugs coming up my driveway about a bottle of cough syrup. Oh yeah, I'm going to break that down and distribute it to school children. Bullshit. Give me a break. That's not what they didn't say that, but that's that's like the Ohio war on opioids. Hell, I gave most of that shit to my dog anyway when he was dying. Come on. Idiots. Absolutely. And here's Mike DeWine going to run for governor. Oh, Lord. Lord Almighty, save us from Mike DeWine. Yeah. I have a lot of time for this Cordray guy. I really do. I mean, obviously I don't like some of the stuff he says, but I'd rather have a guy like Cordray in there than DeWine. Oh, because DeWine's hateful. He's mean. He's mean. DeWine is mean. I don't know where Ohio gets these guys to be attorney general. But Ohio tends to elect these really mean motherfuckers. Just Don't be mean. He's mean. He's bad news. He really is. He's anti-gun too. Well, I don't know. Cordray is and he isn't. I don't know. I mean, he's not. Cordray any more anti-gun than DeWine is. Kasich hasn't been a particular friend of gun rights either. Although I think he's signed the stuff that gets passed. He just doesn't advocate for it. Strickland said he would when he was governor, but guess he didn't, did he? Because he got ordered by big labor up there in Northeast Ohio. Big labor, Northeast Ohio. It's all right. Some of that stuff has valid points. I guess it's my turn to say something. Yeah, I'm talking to you all right now. All right. No. I'll say bye-bye YouTubers, I guess. Yeah, bye-bye YouTubers. Oh, there's somebody else coming in here. Oh, Lord. Okay, so bye-bye YouTubers. No, it's still going. No.